Nintendo Switch, Animal Crossing, New Horizons Edition Review. I was able to place an order for this beautiful console the day of release during a brief period when they were available for the actual retail price of $299.99 and not for some inflated cost. This Nintendo Switch system takes design inspiration from the new Animal Crossing, New Horizons game, with lovely pastel green and blue Joy-Con controllers that are white on the back, white wrist straps and a white Nintendo Switch dock, adorned with images of recognizable characters Tom Nook and Nooklings Timmy and Tommy. The console arrived today and in great condition. The driver handed it to me directly, which was wonderful. The colors of Joy-Cons are two of my favorites and are quite peaceful to look at. The dock is adorable. The console is also decorated with images of recognizable characters, Tom Nook and Nooklings Timmy and Tommy. A refreshing alternative to the standard black. As soon as I took the Switch out of the box, I applied a tempered glass screen protector to it. I was also able to transfer user data and save data over from my old Switch to this new one. Something I wasn't aware I could do, which was a very nice surprise. Includes a Switch console, Switch dock, Joy-Con L, and Joy-Con R, and two Joy-Con strap accessories. I really hope they get more of these beautiful consoles in stock soon for the rest of the Animal Crossing fans. Game not included with this package. The link to buy this has been provided in the description box. Please support this channel by purchasing from that links. So a little background, I was an enthusiastic PC gamer in college who built my own PCs for the purpose and am now, due to the demands of adulthood, someone who only plays the occasional game. My last handheld Nintendo console was the black and white Game Boy Pocket in the early 90s, so I've been away from the platform a while. I bought the Switch purely because I learned they had ported Skyrim to it, and as a huge fan of the Elder Scrolls genre, I was hoping to devote some of my train commutes to questing around Tamriel. In this sense, the Switch does not disappoint. I am not a graphics connoisseur, but, compared to the PC version, Skyrim plays really well on the Switch. No perceptible lag, colors are crisp. Yes, it's missing the expansions, and yes, the text can be a little small, but that's a fair trade-off for the portability this platform brings. So far, I only own two games, Skyrim and Mario Kart 8, another throwback to my college dorm days on the N64, and I love playing both on the Switch. Mario Kart is obviously the newer game and so the graphics and gameplay are much better, but I'm still a sucker for Skyrim. At least until the next S is released, hopefully in my lifetime. Anyway, all this to say the Nintendo Switch is a great console for busy adults who want to reminisce about the fun they had 10, 20, or even 30 years ago. The Switch doesn't take itself too seriously, which I love, but that means it might not be the right choice for people concerned with the perfect graphic or gameplay experience. There are dedicated consoles that do this much better. What the Switch does is make gaming on the go effortless, fun for the average busy person, and something you can really enjoy with your whole family, which I think was Nintendo's real goal here all along. Please, whatever you do, don't pay their ridiculous $200+ price for the same exact, nothing different, product only because they had money lying around for this exact reason. It's sad and pathetic seeing scalpers buy things in bulk just to resell at a ridiculous product just because they have more money to spend than everyone else. It's toxic and should be illegal. I managed to buy mine at Best Buy for my girlfriend, and it's exactly what an Animal Crossing fan would love. Aside from not including the game, which isn't too bad because then you can decide if you want it physical for the cover art or digital without having to worry of losing the game. I know we all want to have one right now, or at least when we get Animal Crossing, so that it feels more special when playing it, but if you can wait, then wait. Voice your concerns to Nintendo and Amazon. This revised model of the Switch comes with a number of features that I honestly can't fully appreciate as someone who didn't own the previous model. The big thing that drew me in was the extended battery life, even though so far I haven't played much in handheld mode and not at all in tabletop, but they use the same amount of battery either way, I would imagine. The reason I'm giving this system 5 stars probably says more about how good it is than anything else. But I pretty much expected as much. I'm sure by now you can go online and find more detailed reviews for the gaming system, but in case you're wondering here, this one comes with the system, 2 gray Joy-Cons, 2 attachments to turn each Joy-Con into its own controller, a base to connect both Joy-Cons into the formation of a singular controller, the required cables, and the Switch dock. So you'll probably want to buy a few things alongside this, such as an SD card for reasonable storage space, a Pro controller for a more standard controller experience, maybe a docking sleeve to prevent the possibility of scratching the screen from insertion and ejection of the system, an online pass if you plan to play any games with online features. Just basically a lot of things that would be nice if they came with the system itself. This will inflate the price further, but the thing here is that this is going to replace the old models of the Switch and simply make this the main one manufactured now. So, basically, if you want a cheaper Switch, you'll want to get a Switch Lite, and this one will still cost about $300 like the 2.5-plus-year-old original variant still costs. That is unless you want to go used. I'm only bringing up these points because while this is a great system, I do think you should be aware of what is likely to happen with prices and availability going forward and plan accordingly. Once I realized a Switch was still going to cost the same if I wanted the ability to do on and off TV play, I decided I might as well just hop on board with this newer variant. I'd recommend you do the same, as it has had tweaks to make it just a slightly better version all around than the previous model. Otherwise, if the price is a concern, wait for the Switch Lite and see how it tickles your fancy. Also, here's the tip. If you want to turn the system off as opposed to leaving it in sleep mode, simply hold down the power button on the system for a few seconds, and then a menu will appear with the option to restart or shut down. Also, note that you cannot play on the TV off of the Switch's battery power. The dock needs to be plugged in for the dock to function. I hope something in here was helpful. This Switch is so cute, and I honestly can't wait to play Animal Crossing on this. The design on this Switch is so beautiful, like Nintendo did a good job on the color scheme and everything. Hopefully, this Switch keeps restocking so that everyone can get the chance to have their hands on this beauty for the original price, and for those scalpers to stop raising the prices on the Switch. By the way, for those scalpers reading this, y'all are truly disgusting and selfish for not letting people who actually want the handheld system get their hands on it. The main reason there are so many one-star reviews is that when quarantine first started there was a price gouge. Now they've lowered it to the original price, so you should just ignore those. My son loves it, is helping him stay in touch with his friends during quarantine, and it has a wide variety of fun games. I think that you should get this for your kids or yourself. In terms of raw horsepower, CPU, graphics, whatever, the Nintendo Switch is far behind the current generation of consoles like the Xbox One. But, the Switch is a unique device. As a handheld, it is quite powerful. The latest iteration nearly doubles the handheld's battery life, addressing the Switch's greatest weakness. This allows you to play the same game on your TV and keep playing it as you take it out with you, a unique ability. Most importantly, there is a staggering array of software available for it. Software is what makes or breaks a console, no matter how good it is. For example, the Zelda game, Breath of the Wild, is a visual stunner with a huge open world. And this is the first portable system that has the full version of Skyrim available for it. The reason I bought it: a high-quality port of Skyrim with the 3 add-on packs. Nintendo has also done high-quality ports of other gems from older consoles such as Mario Kart 8, as well as a lot of new titles such as Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, or Luigi's Mansion 3. In addition, their digital store has a lot of quality indie games such as Stardew Valley. Also, if you purchase the Nintendo Switch Online membership, $20 per year, Nintendo also gives you a large selection of NES and SNES classic games. The membership is worthwhile for that alone. Basically, because Nintendo is only selling the Switch as a current console, the 3DS is on its way out. All of their best software goes to the one console. And that gives developers strong incentives to bring their best titles over as well. If you want a wide variety of games, the Switch is a good choice. If you want the best console graphics or performance, obviously the Switch isn't for you.
Hope you enjoyed the video. You guys can initiate a discussion in the comment box, if you have any different opinions about the contents in this video. Be the first to start the debate in the box below. Purchase links related to the products in this video are kept in description. We will be grateful if you could please make your next purchase from that link, as this will help us to grow our channel. Good morning, good evening and good night, whichever part of the world you are from. Don't forget to subscribe to stay connected. I will assure you to make quality and interesting videos in future. This is Jason Peter, signing off.